Hi, my name is Matthew Gallagher, and I would like to today reflect on what I have learned during the public speaking course. When I had first entered this course, I had a small fear of public speaking. I didn't like it much. I still don't really, but I feel more comfortable about it. I didn't really have experience with public speaking before this class. I'd spoken in front of a class during high school, but other than that, I didn't really have much experience. I feel comfortable with my communication skills, mostly. I do have a tendency to, when I know what I want to say, I stutter. It drives me crazy. I know what I want to say in my head, and I can write it down perfectly fine, but when it comes to saying it out loud, I fumble over my words. As for performance experience, I don't really have any experience with it, and that, to be honest, is one of my biggest regrets of high school. I wish I had gone out for more plays and musicals, because I always wanted to try acting, but for some reason I always was afraid of doing it. Visual presentations were always fun and easy for me. I used to be so much better at using PowerPoint and iMovie, but I haven't used them in a couple of years, and because of this, my experience in them is lacking. Nerves weren't really a problem for me. I knew the points that I wanted to make, and to be honest, it was easier speaking to a camera than to a live audience. The audience of my presentations, my classmates, I feel responded positively to my presentations. I gave advice to my classmates. Some of it may have seemed a little mean, but I hope they didn't see it that way. I try to be as positive as possible, and even if sometimes there weren't really any positives to be found, I always tried to find one. I didn't really practice my speeches, honestly. I wrote and rewrote them several times, but I didn't really rehearse. My problem in some of my presentations is that sometimes I can talk a little too fast, making it hard for people to understand what I am saying. I also have problems editing things together. I'm terribly impatient when it comes to cutting clips, and I can never seem to get what I want from them and end up just going with what I have. I really enjoyed the media review assignment because I love movies and love telling people exactly what I think about them. I also really love the movie Hope Springs and wanted to maybe convince other people to go and see it. The presentation that I liked the least probably was the week 2 assignment because I hate PowerPoint and I think I could have done a lot better. My biggest delivery challenge, I think, is when I go to speak, I just want to get through it as quickly as possible and end up talking really, really fast. In that instant, it becomes really hard for people to understand what I'm saying. The best thing about when I speak is that I know what I want to say and what I want people to take away from my speech. I also love that I get very animated when I talk because I think it's gives more depth to what I'm saying and more entertainment when I'm publicly speaking. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably give myself a 3, maybe a 4, because I think I did really well. I could have done better, absolutely, but when it comes down to it, I think I did a pretty good job. I'm more confident about presenting in front of others. Like I said, I'm still a little bit nervous, but I feel more confident. There's always room for improvement, but after this month, I feel so much better about it, and my fear is a little lessened. Thank you.